You should have a notification that is live on YouTube.
I do.
I see it, yeah.
You should. We're about to find out.
I have a question.
Oh, we're live. You should have a notification that is live on YouTube.
I see it, yeah.
Good.
How are we gonna see the questions?
I should see on the side and I'll tell you guys. Or you guys can go on my YouTube page and there should be the live video, so you can probably see the chat.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, give me a second. Questions.
I'll probably tell you guys the questions if you can't see them yourselves. I'll tell you guys.
Sounds good. I don't have a good way to see them, really.
I'll try my darndest.
You hear like a backing track of myself? That's the panel going on.
Yes, I do indeed hear that.
Sorry. If I can mute that, that'll be great. There we go.
The trick is to mute the YouTube.
Yes. The YouTube thing is a little backed up because it's trying to focus. So anyway, welcome to the Homestuck panel. Yay!
Yahoo.
I will be your host. You already know who I am. I'm Maradia. Unfortunately, a lot of our other friends couldn't be here because they all kind of got sick with the virus. We can't name it because YouTube will demonetize us, but it's the virus.
They got sick with Corvid-20, you know, the type of bird. They fell down there, picked them all up, flew off with them. Where'd they go? Oh no, I didn't bother chasing them.
Fair enough. Solix just came over the other day. I'm very scared I'm gonna get sick. And he has it like really bad. Like, you think his migraines are bad like then, it's bad now. So it's fair enough. How are you guys holding up in quarantine?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been a little bored though.
Fair enough. It's not a lot to do. There's no adventure anywhere.
No adventure, but you can make things.
I mean, you could always make your adventures, but I've been making them in the backyard of sorts, and it's not that interesting back there. Just a lot of open space and nothing really to like I want to go to like what is it, like a forest kind of area to just like roam around and just see what's there, but like they're all kind of closed. Like there's like gates around them now because you don't want people to like, I don't know, go there.
Sucks.
Yeah, apparently it's a teen hangout. I mean, don't know what that is, but apparently it's bad. But I just been chilling out in this room.
Well, during a quarantine, chilling out is the best thing you could do, most likely, I'd assume.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to, but you know, get through it. So, have you been working on any inventions, Equius, or?
Occasionally. The thing is, when you have everything else to do, you tend to do like these two things mainly, and you only want to do those things. And then when you're forced to do those two things, it is no longer fun. You do not.
That is fair
feel
enough.
like you should do that. However, I have found many bones, which I think would interest you, Aradia.
Yes, of course it does. It'd be crazy if it didn't. Maybe that's how you know if I got sick. Oh God. Yeah, now there's like murder bee things.
I did hear about those.
Yeah, Sulk's chased after a hive of them thinking it was bees, and it was not. Definitely was not. He's fine. Apparently trolls are resistant to them. Humans are very much not.
Well, I hope he does not introduce them to the humans then. That would be
I think he was the one who might have brought them over, maybe. I don't know. Who knows at this point? But like, it's been so boring. I mean, at least when we were like, you know, trying to save the universe, we were doing something. Except when we were stuck on that meteor. Then we weren't really doing anything.
Fortunately, though, like I can't imagine being in a pandemic when one of your main ways of going through the world is through licking. I mean, I can't believe it. It's so tragic that she's blind and that she needs to lick to see during this pandemic.
I mean, I guess she can't taste anything because she's sick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So she really must be not be able to see. Has anyone heard from Terezi in a while?
no.
No.
Y'all are mean.
I mean,
I don't
at
mean
least
to be
she can
rude or
walk.
anything, but like I haven't heard from her in a while. Now I'm kind of worried. Probably should go check up with her.
She has the perk of working legs. So
Mm.
she may not be able to see, but she can hear and walk.
I
So
mean,
she
yeah.
is-
I mean, at least she has working limbs and like Vriska. I had to. It was the one thing I had to do. Like literally, you killed me. You killed me. I think it's fair.
Yeah,
You
that's
said
fair.
Earth,
That's
actually.
fair.
I'm saying it's all even at this point. We all did
Oh, really?
that.
Is it Briska?
Vriska, you know, I want to thank you for not apologizing for anything. Really. But like the way the events happened, I think angered me a little bit. You know, I don't really like being killed per se. Putting it in the nicest
Yeah.
way possible. But like,
Send-
you know, the events that
Mike
occurred after
controlling
it, like
Aradia's
turning to a
Aradia's boyfriend and sending him to kill her. Oh,
I
that
just-
wasn't very possum of you, dude.
yeah, I mean, like we all have faults here, except for Nepeta, I think.
Aww.
Like even I have my own faults. Aqueous and I have a little history with feelings and understanding that you can't program feelings into a robot for your friends. But
Well,
you know,
I can. It is just rude to do so.
exactly, you shouldn't. And see, we're learning. We're building upon
wow.
these things, even though I ripped out my own heart.
All the underlying issues today.
We're all going through it. I mean, like, what else are we gonna do in this pandemic? Like, we can't even escape to dream bubbles. They're even quarantined there too.
They are?
Really?
Yeah.
How terrible.
Except like especially like I forgot which land it was, but like one of them is like really on lockdown now. And I'm like, the thing is the one that that John Child has.
Hmm.
The one with the
Jay?
little lizard thingies.
Oh, the
The little
con. Yeah.
lizards are very fun. The noises they make are quite pleasant.
I like the
kinda
way their tongue sticks out of their mouth.
It's very weird. I've never really seen
Not
anything
even
like
a tongue.
that.
I don't know what that is. It's like a bubble thing. I don't.
Yeah,
Whatever
it's like
comes out of their mouth, it's cool.
it's like a little bubble thingy. Yeah, I really thought about it like that. I know Terezi before the entire pandemic happened. She gave me one of her scale mates and is like staring me down right now. Might be haunted.
Odd.
Because those things are like, or she hangs them.
She
Just
does.
straight
Yeah, I
up.
don't think he does that.
And
I think I've always thought it was kind of weird.
But like, so does that mean they're dead and they come back to haunt me? Like, I can talk to spirits. There's no spirit in there, but I'm still scared.
Understandably so. The Dirk human with his smuppets, as I think they're called.
Yeah, they're kind of weird too. Like,
He
those are
gave
creepy.
me the pattern to making one, and I've attempted it, yet I don't want to see it finished. Faces scare me. Its presence is menacing in every way, shape, and form.
It's not very appropriate either, I heard from the Dave human. They're not good apparently. I don't know. They're pretty creepy looking. I can agree on that part at least.
I think they make me just like a tiny bit uncomfortable.
They make me very
I don't know.
uncomfortable.
I honestly don't know why he has so many of them.
It's a weird obsession, I think. Like I think he should be on the human show My Strange Addiction. I've been watching a lot of that. Humans are very weird. They obsess over things that aren't things to be obsessed with, but then again, I guess so do we.
That is
And those are
true.
mostly hobbies. I mean, I see corpse parties as hobbies, so.
You see corpse parties as a hobby?
I mean, they're fun to put together. Come on, it's like a
You
little
mean
project.
you go to corpse
Yeah,
parties
same.
as a hobby, or do you just like looking at them like
You're just throwing them.
elaborate?
Hey,
Because from what I've heard
party
from
hat.
children, the corpse parties are supposed to be quite sad.
I mean, yeah, but like, shouldn't we celebrate a new stepping stone in someone's now finished life?
That's a fair point, but out of all the ways to like, okay, who thought it was a good idea to put dead humans inside a box, put
Yeah.
a bunch of other humans around said box, and then just be like, okay, now cry. I just
I
Much
have
more
my friend from the last one.
give the dead body to a large spider. It's a much more effective method of corpse destruction than
I
a
don't
party.
think this is where we're going. I think it's more of a celebration. I don't think being eaten is a celebration tactic. Unless you see it as such, then I think you need help.
actually various humans see corpse parties as a celebration of that human's life. I think it's really cool.
Me too. Like, there's this one that has like they have like face paint on the skulls. It's like flowers and such, and you call it like sugar skulls or something. And like it looks very festive.
They
It
still
does.
are made of sugar, so why are they called that?
I think it's just like a sugary appeal. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's like a whole celebration of like, oh, my ancestors have died. Ah, no, I thought it was cool though. But this my friend. His name was Jeff. I don't know. I just named him.
Hello, Jeff.
Hi,
Can't really
Jeff.
talk, he's shy. Here, let me help you. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna fall now. But yeah, he's just gonna sit over here, just lingering next to me.
Goodbye, Jeff.
Yeah, he's gonna stay right there. But he was from a last course party, and I don't think he got a ride home. I don't think any of them did actually. Now I think of it, it's probably why they're all still down there. I should have brought party hats, but then again, I can't really ship them out to any of you because then it has to be like sprayed down with like disinfected stuff, and you have to wait like a 2 weeks period or like a sweep and a half.
That
It feels like it
quite
at
a
least.
while.
Yeah, it is quite a while at this point. Like, but we can always rejoice about things in the past.
Indeed, we
Like,
can. That is a good way to look at life.
it is a better way than just sitting here moping about, just not doing anything. I mean, as much as I want to get up and like run face first into a forest and jump off a side of a cliff and see where it takes me, I really can't.
For you have already died, and then you came back, and now if you die again, you're like gone. And
Fear of death is irrelevant. I've died so many times, I think I know what happens after that.
Same.
that is fair. In your case, I think it's just you come back again. However,
I mean, I guess I'm always coming back. I think it's a curse more than a blessing.
Hmm.
I mean, after so long, I mean, so many times, I was mixed with that frog at one point, and Nepeta was mixed with Dave at one point when she died.
Yeah, that was weird.
I was
I
mixed
can only
with
imagine.
Dirk's sunglasses.
Oh yeah, you were mixed with Dirk. Ugh.
I was
What was it like in his head? Like, were you like sharing brains or like one continuous brain?
A mix of both, more or less the separate brain part. And to answer your question, Friska, it was full of self-hatred and homosexual thoughts.
What's a homosexual?
John Human explained it to me, or he explained it to Carcat, and then Carcat explained it to me, and then
Oh, no,
I
that's
asked
what we did.
John about it, and then John explained it more to me. It is basically as if, let's say if I and Aridin were in a Red Rom relationship, that would be a homosexual relationship along.
That's so weird. It's just a relationship. Like,
Yeah.
I've
you
not-
do you, I guess. Humans are so weird.
To be fair, we probably are quite weird to them.
Yeah, but at least our ways kind of make sense. I mean, to a degree. It took me a while to get used to that the humans don't want to kill us entirely based off our blood color. And then I found out they're the same blood color as Karkat, so I was like, I don't feel that bad anymore.
Yeah, I got pretty blown away when I like to hear that they didn't need to kill all their food. That was pretty wild. Like I didn't know you didn't have to kill all your food.
I mean,
more than just grub sauce as well.
Like they can just go somewhere and they give them food. It's the
I think you have
weirdest
to
thing.
pay. I don't know. I got stopped outside of a few convenience stores when I was getting cake for my corpse party. And apparently I need this thing called money, which I took from Dave.
What if you were to take it without the money? What if you just took it and left? What would they do?
Apparently that's illegal. And Terezi will get on my butt about that because she's a troll cop. There's
Aw.
something her and Solix do. I have no idea what that's about.
It is
But
good
apparently,
for bonding.
yeah. But like, okay, so basically if you don't do that, they throw you into basically like a prison. Like we know what prisons are because of the convents.
Yes.
Yeah.
And kind of like those, but they don't kill you and torture you. They just hold
So-
you in there
Okay.
for like a
They just
period of time.
put you in there.
It's
Yeah,
just like a
they just
small
lock you in there
hive.
for like a period of time. Don't even touch you. They feed you. They clothe you, but they just leave you in there for like a period of time. It's like a weird thing. Like,
That does not sound unpleasant. So I would say just go
Worth
in
it.
and get something.
But if
without-
the whole point of putting people in there was so that they can learn from their actions, what's putting them inside a place is gonna do? I don't understand.
I don't understand either. Like seriously, how are you gonna learn your lesson if there's no actions to like, what you did? Because like on Alternia, you
Yeah,
like
out of all the
you
things that could
die.
happen, like out of all the consequences, like being put inside of a cement block place, I don't think that's like the worst thing that could happen to me.
Yeah, seriously. But like if you keep doing worse things, it's like a longer period of time.
Hmm.
It's so weird.
So you are basically put in time out.
Yeah. Like that's gonna do anything? Like, okay, I'm gonna do it again anyway.
What's timeout?
It's like when you have to like sit to the side. Like, has Ulysses ever done that to you? Like you have to sit to the side because you did something you weren't really supposed to, and you have to think about what you did when you really think about like, beetle spawn.
My list is just sort of naps.
Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough.
that is pleasant. Napping is pleasant.
Yeah. I miss my Lucis.
I do too.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, that's understandable.
Quite a
I
bird.
guess. I mean, calling other like infant trolls so that your mother can eat must be a lot of work.
It is. I mean, the
It
flarping,
doesn't
it
go
made
on
it
a person.
better. Like I did quite enjoy having flarping. It was just a burden a lot of the time. It's the best way.
You could not make.
I'm with you, Vriska. I can't pinpoint what exactly it is, but there's so much there. With that one statement. To be fair, I am still the one who has Jeff over here.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying much.
And Aradia, think of it as an honor. When I killed you, I did not feed you to my Lucis. So, I mean, there's something there. Like,
Vriska, you killed me by manipulating Solix. By eating mind honey. How does that make it better?
I have a
I
You
flair.
have the
Yes,
dignity.
Straight up, I would have been like, okay, cool.
Good way to look at what you did, Riska. That was pretty not cool.
Yeah, it was pretty like if you were to kill me a different way, maybe I'd be like, okay, whatever, dope. But like I did make you pay, so
It's all even now.
for the most part. Still a little bit salty, but still.
That is fair. I mean, like, I understand the fact that you had a tiny bit of remaining dignity that you weren't fed to a giant spider Lucis. However, like, I'm assuming death is, well, I know that death isn't necessarily that great, no matter how it is you go. Your way was especially bad because your mate Sprit killed you.
At the time, yeah.
He did not want to.
Yeah.
Not good on either sides of the
Yeah, I mean, like, out of everyone, I think Equius and Nepeta have done the least terrible things.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, Nepeta is so selfless. Like, literally, you went after like a murderous clown.
Yeah, that kind of like that kind of fired back at me a little bit.
Yeah, but still, you did it, so that's always something.
I literally did nothing. I did nothing to him. I just kind of sat there and was like, "Sure, high blood."
You tried. You tried.
It was a mildly pleasant situation, if I had to be honest.
How could that be mildly pleasant, Equius?
Well, the death part of the situation wasn't. The being commanded by a high blood part was.
So if it were in other contexts where you didn't die, you'd be okay with Gamzee, strangling you.
Yes.
That is very sad.
I don't have time to unpack all that.
We don't have time to unpack all of that. Like at all. But like
no, we do not.
You want to talk about something that Equius? What your feelings are?
I enjoy it when high bloods take their place in the hemo spectrum. I feel like it is a good thing to do. For Gamzee in particular did practically nothing to what's the word? Oh,
the situation.
I forgot the word. Oh. Assert. There we go. Assert his place in the hemo spectrum. Pfeffery did. However, I did not have many relationships with her. Aridin, he's a stinky fish boy.
Fair enough. I mean,
fish boy.
I don't like Aridin. I think he's racist.
He is very. Like, there's a few times where he's literally spit on me.
That is.
A few times we met in person as I'm bouncing bubble to drink bubble, spit on me. I'm like, excuse me?
He's quite the needy Kismesis, too. He's very needy.
He's spoiled.
Spoiled. He is a prince and he lives in a ship and he has his rifle and he shoots from the hip. And he has a friend.
And he has a friend who pities quite a bit.
Quite a bit, yes, indeed. Thank you for finishing my sentence, Nebula.
You're welcome.
Me and Pfeffery may have fought over a certain person at one point in time. But like seriously, like Aridin's kind of like he's selfish at a different level than like just being a prince. Like I think he's only friends with Pfeffery because she's a princess.
Mm-hmm.
Or to be empress. Like seriously. It's really wrong.
Yes.
And all for the wrong reasons.
I think the fact that he is racist is like it adds to the level of the fact that he only wants to be in any type of relationship with Pfeffery and then not anyone else.
Yeah, I mean, like,
come on, man.
I think he got in a relationship with Pfeffery not because of who she is, but like to like get more power than he already does, even though he's the like the second to last highest place in the hemo spectrum.
Yeah, like throw him a bone. He wants the entire bag.
Indeed. I think one of the main things that bothers me is that there are so few sea dwellers, yet Aridin insists on only being among them, and it's like, come on, dude, you can only have so many of you.
Described to me a type of person called a gold digger. I don't know what gold is, but he told me that Eridan's a huge gold digger. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I think I think the rose human has explained what gold is. It's like a rare piece of metal that people want for whatever reason
What?
because it's rare.
Why do they want it?
Because it's rare. That's it. It's the only reason. There's
That
nothing
is
cool
it?
about it. It's just shiny and kind of yellow.
Only kind of yellow. That means that's not even cool.
Yeah. Like, and apparently humans like throughout like decades and like even like centuries have like these things called like we know what pirates are, you know?
Yes.
And they like look for gold and like treasure and there's like gold is part of the treasure, which makes it so stupid. Like you get it's rare, but like you don't have to like sail and die for this rare thing. Like it's not even that cool.
Apparently, there were moments in history where humans killed each other and then stole each other's land because of the gold.
Yeah, like so stupid.
Just because of the gold? Like,
Just
no.
because of it.
Yeah.
That is unnecessary on a multitude of levels.
Yeah, just like I don't see why the killing needs to happen, honestly. Just like take the gold and leave.
Yeah, like at least in our like, actually our civilizations know better, but like seriously.
I mean, we just
We kill each other over real things.
I mean, at least that though, like
Ah, yes.
at least it's not over like stupid rare metals.
Yeah.
I like if you do nothing with the metal except for just look at it, then it is practically useless. If you use
Like they
build
wear it as jewelry, but like even then it's kind of useless. It's not like the queen's ring where it like makes you like immortal.
it just looks cool.
It just looks cool.
Well, that I understand, because to be fair, jewelry is nice. And
I mean, Kanai gave you a bunch, and Kanai is literally said to me as we're alchemizing things, you can't fight if you're not stylish. I live by that now.
that is a good rule.
It's a good
Because,
rule
like,
of them.
if you kill someone but you look bad, that means the last thing they're gonna see is you looking ugly. And why would you want that? You want the last thing they're going to see to be is just like you looking great, looking strong,
Very.
killing them. It's like if you're gonna
I
kill
think
someone, you
something
gotta
like
look good doing it.
really, really cool about like killing someone and then just like okay, there's nothing cool about killing someone, but like you're hotter than that person, you're also like asserting dominance at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
I killed you, plus I'm hotter than you.
I always dress up quite nicely for all of my flarping missions. It's integral to the character. You don't just go out there in your normal clothes. You get fully.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, at least you take care of your appearance. I mean, like, I think Kanaya would just like still be not too happy that we're like in basically the same clothes as probably yesterday at this point because I've been doing nothing. I don't know about you guys. Like,
Yeah.
it's been a while since like I've done laundry or cleaned my clothes. Like, I'm running off of minimum stuff right now.
I have worn the same thing like a solid week straight. A week is pretty sure.
Yeah, week is like around about like 6 or 7 human days. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, then a week.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any other clothes, to be honest.
Yeah, you've been wearing the same thing since 2012. So fair
Yeah,
enough. I think
I
we all
don't
have
know
at this
what's
point.
I even wore the same shirt after my arm got blown off. So I'm just saying.
I mean, you didn't have a chance to get a new shirt because I kind of beat you up pretty brutally. So I didn't really give you a chance to get a new shirt, but then again, I was like in full rage.
And then post God tier, what's the point? It's self cleaning. You don't
Kind of.
Why
Minus my
don't
God
you
tier.
Does your clothes ever get dirty?
Yes.
God
Yeah.
clothes don't. Like you could seriously just wear that all the time. I don't get it. Because like they're practically invincible clothing. It's like
Yeah.
armor that just feels like fabric against your body. It's like, why would you want to get rid of that? Yes, you look goofy in it. I have this extremely long hood that I don't need nor want, but
It looks so funny.
I do. That I will not deny.
But no, but yeah, you kind of need to clean your clothes. That's like a you probably should.
You haven't
Probably.
changed your clothes in 8 years. That's
Um,
it's a
At
little.
least you're more real.
I am.
I
Yet
don't know.
it's quarantine. I cannot go over there and force
I
her.
know, but still, you should like 8 years ago. Seriously?
Nepeta, change your clothes. No, not necessarily change them, but please wash them.
Okay, once they start getting stinky, and by once they start getting stinky, I mean like every 5 Earth months. You start to like dip them in water for a couple minutes, and then just like take them out and put them back on.
Fair enough.
That is acceptable. Do you know the flower lavender?
Not
Rose
sure.
enjoys it. It's purple and is in
It
this
actually
Good.
cylinder shape. It smells nice. Yes, Vriska has it. There we go.
Yes.
If you just take that or roll around in it, you will smell good. And it's like, that is a good thing to do because smelling good is pleasant, both to yourself and to everyone around you.
Fair enough.
I mostly smell like oil, which I don't know how pleasant that is to you guys. I'm sorry if it's not pleasant.
Depends on the day. Because sometimes your experiments
I've seen
blow
a pattern that you sometimes smell like rotten milk, and I don't know what that's about. I think that's sort of weird.
You
I
have a
try to
variety
be-
of smells, Equius.
Yes. Most of them are unpleasant.
My apologies. I will grab some lavender at my next convenience, and then I will smell like lavender instead of rotting milk or motor oil, which
I mean,
together
for the most part, I do smell like, dying things and dirt and grass and whatnot. So I can't say I'm any better.
the dirt and grass are pleasant. The decaying corpses is not.
Probably, but it's kind of like mixed into this sense, so it doesn't make it good.
That is fair. That is understandable.
Yeah. Like, ew.
I actually don't know what Vriska would smell like particularly.
What do spiders smell like? Do spiders have a smell?
I don't know. I've never smelt one. I wouldn't know.
Vriska,
Maybe,
what do
like-
spiders smell like?
You know what? If Terezi was here, she could tell us.
I know. Yeah. Except doesn't the illness doesn't it dull your sense of smell?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
what we were talking about earlier. 'Cause she probably, we haven't heard from her in like a month, so
Yeah.
we don't really know what
Wait.
happened.
Wait, if Terezi got COVID and she uses her smell of taste and sight to and her tends to smell and taste to see, does that mean that she's won't be able to see at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
wow,
she
that's
is
nice.
unable to see at all. She can walk and try to feel her way around the planet, but I'm not sure if there's
She'll figure it out.
really do.
Ruska, you make her figure out a lot of stuff. That's not very cool. Like,
Yeah.
Vriska, I think you should, if you're going to be a Moira, I do not know your quadrant with her. I'm going to assume it's a Moira
Yeah.
relationship because, as far as I know, it's
Well,
not.
I'm glad you asked. Okay, so me personally, I think I would put them in a sort of kiss maces-ish. Because there's a lot of underlying emotions that they're not willing to talk about because they're closed off to one another because of the things they've done to each other. But yeah, kiss maces definitely.
A Kismesis relationship does seem to fill in their quadrant well, yet I do not know if there are romantic feelings in there. Are there, Vriska? I am not you. I would not know.
yeah.
Essie. It's confusing right now. it's complicated.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things that have happened on both of our sides. You're all aware of all of them. I do not need to get into all of the in many incidences, even going back multi-generational incidences between us. It's confusing. It's
Fair
complicated.
enough.
Thank you for that.
To be fair, confusing is a generally good way to explain any quadrant, really.
I
Except
mean,
for,
it takes a lot of energy.
yeah.
Quadrants aren't that confusing, guys. Come on.
They are not, yet sometimes it is often a kiss-miss relationship that is
I
the
mean,
most confusing because you like them, but you don't. And it's like, ooh, oh. It's a little fancy, it's a little snazzy. I think, yeah, snazzy is a good word for
The
it.
best way I would describe a kiss-messes relationship is being in this constant state of not knowing whether you want to make up with this person or beat them the hell up.
fair enough.
And that is confusing. Would you disagree?
No, I wouldn't.
That is fair.
I mean, like, I know how. Oh, sorry.
Recently, Carcat lended me one of his romance novels, and I've been reading. So it's been giving me some insight into, not really. I mean, I understand the quadrants, obviously, but like it's been giving me it's quite an interesting read, I'd say.
I'm surprised he let you touch that or go anywhere near. Like one time I went over to like his hive and I was like, "Oh, can we watch a movie or something? I'm kind of really bored." 'Cause he was not doing anything but cursing me out. And he was like, "Don't touch my rom-coms." And I was like, "I wasn't going to."
He and Dave watch so many rom-coms. And
You do not
anytime
want to
I go
find them
into
in the
their hive,
middle.
I go into their hive at any given moment. I even like knock on the door or something to be polite, and it's like ended up breaking the door because of that. But I go in there and they're just watching rom-coms all the time, every single time.
Like, I
How
had a
many
few
are there?
unpleasant moments walking in on them. Like, they're just like kissing, and I was like, you know, maybe wait until I leave. Like, I just went to get my belongings because I left it like, okay, I may have left the shovel in his backyard because I was trying to dig up more little. There's these little tiny skeleton things, and they're like so cool, but they're like 7, 8 feet under the ground. So it took me a while, and I accidentally forgot all my stuff there.
Mm.
And this is what I get for leaving my stuff.
You leave your stuff there and then you walk in on them smooching.
Yeah.
And I doubt that
They're not even paying attention to the movie though.
Exactly. What is the point of putting on a film if you are just going to be smooching the whole time?
So stupid. Like,
The John human understands this very much. I've spoken to him about movies before. He only speaks about Nicolas Cage movies. But
yeah,
he
they're pretty
does
bad.
not understand the point of smooching during a movie. You are supposed to be watching it. So why would you ignore it?
Maybe they just like some background noise while they smooch. I don't know.
Well, then why not put on music? You do not have
music
to pay
is more
attention
fitting.
to music.
But like, so weird. It reminds me of a very weird question though. Aqueous. You
Yeah.
like everything strong, but you also like milk. What do you put in your coffee?
I need you to know this because like we were talking about how I sometimes smell like rotten milk, and that is because I try to get milk and then I'm too strong, and then I break the milk cup, and then I get the milk all over me, and then I do not wash my clothing, and then I smell like rotted milk. The same thing happens with coffee, but the thing is that coffee tends to be quite hot, so then I burn myself, and that is not pleasant in any way, shape, or form. So I tend to not drink coffee unless someone else is pouring it into my mouth, but that is awkward for both sides of the relationship. So I tend not
Yes,
to.
now you got me worried. Has anyone ever poured anything into your mouth before? That would
Yes.
be wildly uncomfortable.
One time. the Dark Human and I were watching a show called My Little Pony, which is about colorful hoof beasts. And
Oh,
they
I saw that before.
Yes, it is a very splendid show in many levels. And
There
then we
was
were
something
very
about
bored, and
and
he
apparently there's supposed to be animations of like human, like no, they're not human, but like horses, and I really don't see the resemblance.
they do not necessarily look like hoof beasts, but they're supposed to be them, and who am I to judge artistic skill?
I mean,
But we were bored after watching like every single season, and he made coffee halfway through, and I was like, I cannot hold the coffee cup. And he's like, I will just pour it into your mouth. And then that happened, and it was very awkward for both sides, but it tasted good, so I had that.
Great, thank you.
did not need to know all of that, but okay.
Nepeta asked a question, and I simply answered it.
I wish I had it.
You did, though. Unless you two are a time player, as far as I know, you are not. You can't go back in time and unask that question. So now you are stuck with the answer.
I mean, we're stuck with it for this timeline for the most part.
For this timeline, who knows? Maybe she asked that question every single timeline there is. And
I
every
hope
time
not.
got the same answer.
What
This
if
might be a
a
doom.
different
I
answer
think
though?
I am under the impression that this may or may not be a doomed timeline.
I mean,
that feels like something that'd be in a doomed timeline. Watching My Little Pony with a Moira, and then having them pour coffee in your mouth. How many have you guys
I
ever
can
had
see
any?
how that would be really, really terrible.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Because the thing is, you do not control how much goes into your mouth, so then it like kind of gets backed up in your throat, and you mildly choke.
Okay, that's it. Thank you.
How do you
Yes.
eat?
I'm sorry.
I apologize for answering that question.
It's okay. I'm the one that asked. It's my fault. Thank you, though.
Like, okay. Have you guys been watching any good shows? Like, Equius was watching My Little Pony before. Any shows, really?
I've been watching the show Avatar recently. It's been recommended to me. I quite enjoy the character Azula. She's very I relate to her a lot, I'd say, in many ways. Azula.
Oh, is she like what's her character like?
I mean, she's only just gotten introduced, but I already like her. She's I don't know.
Basically you?
Very similar, yes.
Oh, that
What
sounds
is-
awful.
May I ask what the show is about?
Yeah, what's it about?
It's like there's this kingdom, or like there's these four kingdoms with the four elements, and they're at war, and like the Fire Nation, and then there's this kid who can do all of the elements, and he needs to stop the Fire Nation. Honestly, the Fire Nation in many ways, it reminds me of Alternia in some very strong ways. I don't know.
I
So-
mean, fair enough. What about you, Nepeta? What have you been watching?
Oh, I've been watching a lot of those like human shows, like anime. I've been watching a lot of that.
Yeah, the Dirk Human seems to like those too.
He introduced me to this specific one. It's called Devilman Crybaby, I believe.
There's so many words that I don't understand in that one sentence. Like in that one title of a show.
Why
What's
is
the
it so-
devil?
I don't know. Okay, so like this dude turns into like this. I don't know. I don't remember. It's like this creature thing, and he also obviously has red feelings towards towards the other lead character, but we don't talk about that.
has the Dark Human told you about this other anime called Sailor Moon, I believe?
Yes, he made me watch a couple of episodes.
He made me watch.
Sailor Mars reminds me a lot of Carcat.
It does.
It does. I can definitely see that. I do see the resemblance.
What if we can get like a costume for a car cat?
We would have to get.
He would refuse to put it on.
Exactly. That's why we would have to get the Dave Human to get the costume and then give it to.
Yes. He does anything that Dave Human says, almost. Like, so rad for him. Never saw him like that before in my life.
The Dave Human.
The Dave Human will definitely be on board.
Most definitely.
Definitely.
I've been watching a lot of this show called Stranger Things.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, it's weird. It came out like a couple sweeps ago, but I just kind of started watching it because I kind of got bored. But like basically this kid, this human kid named Will, he's like riding his bike home from playing a game. It's kind of like Beetle Spawn, but like on like pen and paper.
Ooh.
It's very weird. It has like dice, but it's not like Vriska's dice. It just rolls and it's a number. Nothing happens.
Boring.
That is slightly boring.
It is very. I tried playing it with the John Human and it's not fun. But basically this kid is like he's riding his bike contraption home and he gets like attacked by this monster thing and it's like been like a secret development by a government. Basically like the higher anarchy to us.
Oh.
And like this monster is like body snatching a bunch of people and like his other friends figure this out and they like try to like save him along with this human girl who has like special powers. She can like move things with her mind. Kind of like I don't really know who that's like. Can't really think of anyone, but she can like move things just by like looking at them. It's like weird. But like
Yeah, like Vriska, except 11 usually doesn't kill people with her powers.
oh, so you see that too. Yeah. But like
It also
it's
sounds as if this 11 cannot control people, just things.
yeah.
Knowledge, Vriska, you can only control trolls and humans to a certain extent.
Very much to an extent.
Yes. Humans, an extent. Trolls, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I mean, like,
Some.
That's a scary thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could control either you, Aradia, or Nepeta. Ecclesias's mind is much too strong for me to at this time.
Like, is there anyone's mind that you like just won't touch with like a 30-foot pole? Because it's just like so disgusting.
I don't know. Not necessarily.
I would have gone with Gamzee.
Oh yes, but I don't think I could control his mind. Anyway, it's I mean both because of his status on the hemo spectrum as well as whatever is going on inside that troll's brain. I don't
I question what goes on in there sometimes, but I think he's still in the fridge, and I think he's still dead. So guess we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I thought one of his things was that, like, he cannot die, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Like, how.
let's hope he's dead.
If he's not dead, then he can just be stuck in the fridge. I mean, like, what can he do when he is inside of a refrigerator?
Fair enough. I mean,
Not much from what I can gather.
yeah.
All he can do is honk.
Maybe he's still alive somehow. Like, I don't know. Ever since he stopped eating basically what's inside of a Raccoons, like super slime,
no. Don't touch that. Don't eat that.
I don't know why he eats that in the first place. Like, who in their right mind? He doesn't have a mind. Never mind.
From my knowledge, he only started eating it because his Lucis did not give him food at all. And
Oh,
That's why.
talk
But
about an unhealthy coping mechanism.
yeah, like he could have been like independent and hunted his own food though. Very
True.
strange, man.
Yet, Nepeta, your Lucis hunted with you for a bit, did they not?
Yeah, but
So how would he know to hunt if he had nothing to show him to hunt? Like
I don't know.
Arthur,
Out of all
finally.
the things he could have possibly chosen as his main source of food, why is it something that looks so yucky? It's just
Oh,
slime.
don't forget the Fago.
Those are very
Yeah,
The taste, not the most pleasant thing ever. The feeling that you get after it, no, no,
it's the
thank you.
worst.
Let's not drink that.
I remember you tried it, and then Equace tried it, and he was passed out on the floor for about like a good 4 human hours.
The taste is not that bad.
Dave told no.
Isn't the best.
Terezi told me about how the day human showed her a thing called Monster Energy, and she gave me some, and I almost had a panic attack and died. That wasn't cool.
Oh no!
I'm glad you did not die. That would be
Yeah, it was
very
sucked.
bad.
I just the corpse party. I mean, we could party, but like
Then I had
you
a really,
probably
really bad
wouldn't enjoy
headache
it.
and just went to bed.
Yeah.
Yes. The coffee. Like, have you three ever tried coffee?
I've tried coffee. It's like not really my thing. I like this thing that Rose calls tea. It's kind of good.
I see.
So now we have
Because
corpse tea parties.
corpse tea parties. Those are three words I did not expect to hear together. Yet from your mouth, they sound so normal. I couldn't even question it. However,
Yeah, that sounds like something you would do, a corpse tea party.
yeah.
Fun. I would invite you guys, but you guys always say no. So
That is fair. But do you make the corpse drink the tea?
I mean, they don't
How
usually
would
drink.
it drink?
They
How would
compete.
it drink the tea?
I don't know. I just kind of make tea and just kind of like hope they can move, but they don't seem to move.
Hmm.
I mean, I was moving when I was dead, so.
You're just a different breed.
I mean,
Those
most of
corpses
us
are
were
human
also
corpses.
moving. Like these guys, they're not doing anything. They're just sitting here. They're lazy.
They are very lazy. Very lazy.
Very. Like Jeff, he's just here sitting. He's not doing anything unless I do it for him.
Also, what is that string coming out of his head?
I don't know. It was here
What?
when I found him.
Ah,
It was just there. Yeah, I could
That's-
pull him up like this then. But I don't think he lived like that too much.
Oh, well, I mean, he's dead. I don't think he really cares.
I mean, I would care when I was dead if someone was like pulling my horns up.
I mean, yeah.
that
Like,
is
cause that would
fair.
hurt. It's like a part of you. Well, it is a part of us, but like
Well, okay, wait. Are the skeleton, the body, and the spirit three completely different things?
that's a good question.
I feel like the body and the skeleton are more or less one and the same because,
Yeah,
the
but you can
body
see that Jeff does not
skeleton.
possess a body anymore. He doesn't have one.
Yeah.
They are connected, but they aren't the same thing. A body has a skeleton in it, yet a skeleton is not a body.
So confusing.
I know, right? It's so weird.
Death is an odd concept.
Very. Like, especially like, I don't know, there's so many weird things have happened. You know,
I mean, stay dead. That makes it.
I couldn't hear you.
Especially, it's even more confusing when one does not stay dead for a long
Yeah.
period.
So is it really like a bad thing if you die at that point? Like you're just gonna come back. Like, come on. Maybe he's alive in a different maybe I wanna say dream bubble, maybe. He knows.
What if he is just dead, though? Like, my thing is, how many humans can go into dream bubbles? Because to my knowledge, only the 8 humans that we know were able to go into dream bubbles. Yet they did not seem to know what one was
Well,
until
maybe
they
there's
went
more dream
into
bubbles
one.
we don't know about.
I believe dream bubbles, that's just part of like suburbs to grub thing, right? That's not just like a
Probably.
when you die you go to one. It's just like part of the game.
That
Right?
that is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Probably.
I would assume so. However, I might be assuming wrong.
Yeah. It's kind of complicated even after the game. Like, how are you supposed to explain to everyone else around you that you were basically God for a point in time?
I mean, if they are the type of person who believes in multiple gods, they would most likely judge you, but not as much who would only believe in one.
Yeah, I mean, like, I heard Karkat and like the John Human arguing like a while ago, like a long while ago. He was like, I made those stars for you because I am your God, blah, 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 blah. Like, how are you gonna explain that to like a normal human being who has not been in like a death game?
I think you would just have to try to explain that to them and then not be surprised when they think you were lying.
Fair enough. I mean, the humans got really used to the trolls being around by now,
Yeah.
for the most part.
That's fair.
But like, seriously, very, very weird specimens the humans are.
Very strange.
Like, I got stuck in a human house, I think is what they call it.
I believe so, yeah.
They don't have recupercoons. They have these things called beds. There's no
Odd.
slime. You don't crawl in. It's just
How do you not have the nightmares if there's no slime?
exactly like it's just
I think humans can have nightmares without the slime.
weird. Like they have these blocks full of like feathers and other soft things in there that you put your head on. It feels so weird.
So it's basically you are laying on a thing that is just covered in cloth and feathers.
Yeah, it's
That is-
weird. And same thing, like it's just like a flat, like couch, but not a couch. It's weird.
Odd. I would
Yeah,
not
like
prefer to sleep
I've
in
seen them
cloth.
before, but I don't know about sleeping in them. Like it feels the past few nights has been like, why? Recupercoons are so much better.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
have
like,
the slime. You can crawl into them. You can just submerge yourself in the slime.
yeah, it's
There
like
are so many perks to a recupercoon versus a bed. That's what's called, right?
yeah, it's called like a bed. But the one plus that they have is you don't have to clean like clean yourself or shower. You know, after you sleep because you're not covered in slime. That is the one plus. The only
I feel like
plus.
Tavros could probably sleep in one better because I've heard that he can no longer fit into his recupercoon because of his horns, which is sad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how he sleeps because does he take off his robot legs?
Um,
Can the robot legs go inside a Recupercoon?
I mean,
Yeah,
my
because you need them.
arm go inside a Recupercoon, so I'd assume his legs can as well.
His legs can go into a recupercoon, and they can also be taken off of his body. Yet I do not understand why he would take them off to go and sleep, and then have to wake up and put them back on again instead of just.
Maybe it's
sleep.
like a comfort thing.
Maybe.
Mayhaps.
I
But if
think
he's
it'd be pretty hard to sleep without his legs because then he wakes up and he's like,
No legs.
just like needs to struggle out of the Recupercoon.
exactly, that would be unpleasant. I'd have to
Very.
imagine.
That'd be very unpleasant. Like, I can't imagine what it's like to be Tavros. Like, I don't know what it's like to like lose any of your limbs, so can't really imagine what it's like to not have one there. Like, never know
It's a strange feeling. I mean, I got the robot attachment not long after my limb was lost, so it has a similar feeling. It's kind of different. It's hard to explain, but like when it first got lost, it still feels like it's there almost. It's a strange sensation to describe to one who has not experienced limb loss, but
yeah, I guess you can only really know what it feels like if you actually lost one.
yeah.
But like, yeah, I never really thought about that until like Tavros lost his legs, and I was like, what does that even feel like? Like, do you feel like you can still move them, but there's nothing there, or like you're like can't feel anything at all because of pain?
To be fair, he could not move his legs even before they were robotic legs.
Well, yeah, I guess that was kind of a favor because they're just kind of there.
Yeah.
But now he can walk with robot legs, so better.
Robot legs look cool. They work.
It's definitely a step up. And you don't have to figure out how to roll around in like a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You can just walk. So I think it's a step up.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, I think our meeting, our little call has to end. It's around the time that we have left on this Zoom meeting. Oh, how unfortunate.
Very. However, it is
Well,
possible.
it was really nice talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope to see you whenever this quarantine ends. That'll be so nice.
Yeah.
Well, that was our Homestuck Zoom panel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, hope to do more of these in the future, and hope we can see you guys more. Thank you to our lovely cast. Why don't you go around and say your ats for whoever you want to?
Okay. Hello, my name is Sophia. Follow me on follow me on TikTok at emonepeta.cause.
All right.
Hi, I'm Natalie. Follow me at Sharpie Bath on TikTok. So.
And I am Lee. You can follow me at Mushroom Dance on TikTok, and the O's in mushroom are zeros. So.
Hi, I'm Rosa.
Whoa, right.
Oh, hi, I'm Rosa. You can follow me at Killer Geek 7 on TikTok, and you can also follow me on Killer Geek, or the one creator, creator spelled with a K, 666 on Instagram. I'll be doing more things like this, more or less. The next one I want to do is for My Hero Academia. So hopefully we can do more panels like this. Maybe we'll do another Homestuck panel with the same cast. Hopefully, you guys were so awesome.
Thank you. I really liked working with you all. You're all such nice, cool people.
But unfortunately, our time has come to an end. If you guys, want to stay friends or something, or like keep in touch, let me know. I'll give you each other's, Gmails or whatnot if you wish. I'll ask permission, of course. And I can see Lee has a dog.
I do. I have a little puppy. He wanted to.
He's so cute. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope to see you guys later in the future. You guys were awesome. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to work with you guys. This has been so amazing. Sorry this cast was a bit small. School is starting around the US right now for the most part, and around the world. And as things kind of even out with the entire virus that's happening, I hope this was a little light into your evening or day or whatever time it is where you live. So thank you so much. See you all later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.